It's 1 minute till showtime.
Good evening, folks, and a hearty welcome to our drive-in theater. We have a wonderful evening's entertainment lined up for you, one that will provide several hours of pleasurable relaxation and diversion for you and your family. Did you fail to dress up for tonight's show? No tie, an old shirt and slacks, a house dress? Well, don't give it a thought. We're glad you came as you are. We just want you to enjoy yourselves. Don't forget to visit our refreshment center during the intermission or any time. You love the tasty array of snacks we have to offer. So will the youngsters. Everything is quality and so good. We hope you'll make this a weekly visit. Bring the family. Bring your friends. There are always wonderful new pictures to see, delightful snacks to nibble, a gay, pleasant evening for all. Oh, a word of caution. Don't drive over 10 miles an hour in the theater area for your safety's sake. And Mom or Pop, go with the kids when they leave the car. We hope you have a wonderful time. And now, on with the show.
Hey, everybody. Sorry, I'm getting a late start. This is Jim. That's my name. More sunshine, please. Tuesday evening live stream. Hello. Welcome to the show. Sorry, I'm late. Coming up, I hope I can drink some coffee. We'll play some games. I have a top 15 list. But before we do any of that, I like to celebrate the first 3 people that make their way into this chat. Okay, I'm getting there. Let's see. Your chat may differ from mine. And as I get ready, I can see at 6:43 a.m. It's Joey's World. Is today's gold medalist the first gold medal of 2024? Congratulations. Oh, and happy birthday, Noah. But no, that's not the way this works. You've got to earn it. Arjon's our silver medalist. And our bronze goes to Ben from Pepper Tree Villa. How about that? Congratulations. Noah was... Okay, Noah, you can have a gold as well. Happy birthday. Paul Eichenthal, welcome in. As are my days, kinda. I did not have to report back to work today. That's a week from yesterday. Got to go back on the 8th. But because I'm still off, I don't know what day it is anymore. Mr. Fulton Raz, welcome in. Happy New Year to you. And happy early birthday. Very cool. Keith, BDF, happy New Year to you. Thanks for being here. Mar in Memphis. Always a pleasure. Happy New Year. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. Donna Jaworski, season's greetings, and Happy New Year to you. Michelle the Quilter, hello. Happy New Year. So far, so good with the new year. I'll just say that. More on that later, perhaps. And there's the Village Pepper. I'm guessing that's when you're at work, you use that one or something. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But thanks for... and there's Pepper Tree Villa. Okay, I'll stop. You only get a couple per show. Scrolling. Kathy Hollister, Happy New Year to you. Thanks for joining us on this delightful Tuesday. I was tardy. 2 more of those, and I get a call home. And then after that, lunch detention. Any more tardies after that, ISS, or in-school suspension. Go Blue, indeed. And it's chilly here. That's why it's a hoodie. It is 53 degrees. That's chilly for me here now. D&G Explorers, dilly. Thanks for stopping by. John, welcome in. Surf Bum is here, everybody. We've got Michelle the Quilter. Yes, indeed. R. Johns. Hello. Mark Langenkamp. Happy New Year. Good to see ya. Hope you're doing well. Although I'm not a big fan of your icon there. And not that, more on the football game later. Dallas Cowboys had nothing to do with that. Yeah. Kind of a drag for me. Anyway, maybe I'll get this ready. Still out of, I say this every show, don't I? But out of sorts. Not ready for the show. That's all on me. But I'm keeping that. I haven't yet taken down any Christmas stuff. So, but I've got this week. I've got this week to do that. And then we'll get into post-Christmas season decor and whatnot. We'll get there. Right before the show, part of the reason I was a couple minutes late is last year I mentioned I'm working with a new machine here, a new computer. And I thought all of my computing bogged down issues, slow computer issues, I thought maybe that would have come to an end. But no, not so much. The program I used to show you pictures was giving me problems. I was trying to open it, and it wasn't showing up. So I restarted my computer really quickly at, just a couple minutes before 7 o'clock Eastern. And it still wasn't showing up. And then, so I tried, I just kept trying it. And then eventually I could see it. But I've got to put it on the monitor I use to see the chat and the show. And there's this other monitor over here that for some reason I can't use. And I know, this is stupid. What are you complaining about, Jim? Nothing to complain about. So let me get this live stream over here. That'll be something. And, all right, there's the chat. And on there, I see the Disney Nerd Herders are here. Welcome in. Nerds! And Happy New Year. Hope you're well. Okay. Now, in order to show pictures, I've got to cover up stuff on this monitor. So give me a second. I can't see anything that's going on right now. Okay. And then I'll minimize that briefly. Okay. May as well talk about football now. So let's start with Florida State University. And all right, just let me say this. They were kept out of the college football playoff, and I feel they should have been in the college football playoff. There are 4 teams make the college football playoff. They were undefeated. Yes, they had an unfortunate injury to their star quarterback, and that was a huge deal. But those games that they play, they were 13-0 this season. Those have to mean something. Those wins should have earned them a right, no matter who's on their roster, to play in the college football playoff. Anyway, they weren't given that chance. And what happened was about 30 of their players opted out of the Capital One Orange Bowl. So it's Florida State University, a depleted roster by choice, really, and injury. Going against Georgia, who had pretty much their full roster, and they're a great team. And so anyway, the final score was like 63-3, something like that. But I don't blame any player on the Florida State team at all. I wished for a different outcome, but whatever. That's Yes, indeed. Georgia was kind enough to give the ball back to FSU very quickly each time they had the ball, I suppose. Yes. Anyway, we still watched it, but I get it. It's kind of like all those players saying, "Well, you won't let us play in the playoffs. We've got a middle finger for you." And that was it. Their opting out of the game was kind of, oh, you want more competitive bowl games? Well, too bad. So a lot of those players are going to enter the draft and whatever. They still had a great season. It was a heck of a lot of fun to watch them this season and cheer them on. Even I even went to a game which was awesome. It happened to be the game their quarterback got injured in, but whatever. What else happened? Let's see. Is this right? No, well, I'm going to wait on that for a second. That we just tackled that. Okay, the Lions. The Lions. Oh, I've got Lions. Phony Lions music. This isn't really Lions music. Hi, Mom and Dad. Anyway, the Lions were on Saturday Night Football. There was no Monday night game because of the new year and whatever. The Lions took the lead 21-20, and then because the referees were confused, they called a penalty for an illegal touching, and their 2-point conversion was nullified, and they ended up not making a 2-point conversion after that. After they had made it, they did it. And what's frustrating for the team and fans of the team is that Dan Campbell, the head coach, told the officiating crew before the game, we have this planned. If the situation arises, we're going to run this play. So they told them ahead of time, which was a courtesy to the referees so they wouldn't be confused. And then through some gamesmanship and players running toward the referee, there are some plays screwed it up. And then he was kind of sticking to his guns after that. Anyway, that referee crew won't be in the NFL playoffs. But so it kind of cheated the Lions out of the at least the number 2 seed in the playoffs. Anyway, I don't have a problem with Dan Campbell going for 2-3 times. It's a game they didn't need to win. They're already in the playoffs. They're already hosting one playoff game, and that's more than we've had ever, seemingly. So it was cool. Go for the win. I'm okay with that. But let's call the game correctly and listen to Rachel Fithian. Welcome in. Happy New Year. From North to Neverland is here. Hello. Happy New Year. I froze up during the explanation. I don't even, whatever. Nobody cares. But yeah, it was kind of rotten what happened to them. The Lions will play their final regular season game against Minnesota. They'll be at home in Detroit. We'll see who plays. If they play, I don't know. Whatever. It's so let's go to this. I think. Oh, I've got to. This is slowing me up here. All right, let's go. Michigan played last night, so they beat Alabama in college football playoff. They will now go to the national championship game where they'll play the University of Washington. Michigan won in overtime. 27-20 was not their cleanest game. They were horrible on special teams. Even some plays I saw them run half a dozen times this year, like flea flickers and pass backs to the quarterback behind the line of scrimmage, stuff like that. They were sloppy, and they still beat Alabama, who I guess we're also sloppy. But so it wasn't. It was still an exciting game, very exciting. It was overtime, and I was not confident that they'd win late in the game. It was like 4.5 minutes, and they were down by 7. They had a great drive to tie it up and send it into overtime, where they only had to run 2 plays to score a touchdown, and then they kept Alabama out of the end zone to win the game. So they'll be in Houston next Monday, I believe, to play their game. And Blue Nose, welcome in. Good to see you. Mark asks, Michigan outplayed Alabama. How do you feel about the refs not making any holding calls all game? I think the refs missed calls on both sides, frankly. And I don't know if it leveled out. Seemed like there was a roughing the kicker, running into the kicker penalty against Michigan. I feel that the kicker was embellishing, but that's part of the game, right? Gamesmanship. There's also late in the game, J.J. McCarthy was thrown to the ground out of bounds. That should have been called too. But as far as the holding penalties, I don't know. I wasn't really looking for those, and I didn't see the announcers make a big deal out of it. So I did. I was up and walking for most of the game. I couldn't stay seated, and my heart was racing. It really was. And then when I did sit down to watch it, I got a message on my Apple Watch saying that your heart rate is high. I know you're sitting down, but your heart rate is really high. So I thought that it said something to that effect. It was kind of funny and alarming. But I knew why it was high. I'm watching this ridiculous game, and it's making my my heart beat faster. Oh, whatever. Yeah. No. Yeah, they just let them play. I suppose they did. I don't know. It's still with the Lions doing well this year and Michigan doing well, and up until last week, Florida State doing well. It's been a very charmed football season for me. If those are my 3 teams, it hasn't always been like that recently. So this has been a wonderful football season so far. I'm not even the biggest football fan in the world, but I suppose when your teams are doing well, you stay interested and you get more more involved, I guess. What is this watch warning? Did that something pop up? Did my music cause that? It shouldn't have. I don't know. Oh well, we're gonna continue on. Okay. I did get a late start today, and I have no coffee in front of me, so hopefully we'll get to that soon. Sherry, Happy New Year. Thanks for being here. But I know that the coffee I had planned on was a chocolate caramel coffee, and I know it's sitting on the coffee maker right now. Oh, the watch warning was an Apple Watch warning? I get it. Okay. Yes. There'll be one more college playoff game, and we'll see. Let's, I guess I got to do some stuff out of order now. Let's play our game. Let's do Chronophone. All right, everybody, if you're not familiar, this is the game where they'll show us 5 pictures. We have to guess in which year each picture was taken. We get 1,000 points possible for every photo, possible 5,000. 5,000 would be a perfect score. Our current record is 4,406 points. Did that a month or two ago. And so the closer we get to guessing the year, the more points we earn. So let me make it a little larger. And I can zoom in. Here we go. Oh, by the way, down at the bottom is a slider. This is where we choose what year we're guessing. The earliest year we can guess is 1900, and the most recent year is 2022. And I'm wondering if that will change to 2023 now that there's a brand new year. Well, we'll see. So we'll put it right there in the middle. Today's first picture is in color, which is great. I'm guessing this is San Francisco, perhaps. I'm not sure. But let's zoom into some things, to the people down at the bottom, perhaps, at first. And this is not the Brady Bunch, but it could be the Brady Bunch. So interesting clothing. I see. Is that Carol Brady is wearing a pink, I don't know, leisure suit. I don't know what that is. There's a girl behind her wearing a crocheted, what do you call that? A shawl or cloak, or what is that? Poncho? Maybe that's what it is, a poncho. Not sure. Let's look at the cars, though. I think that's where we're going to get our... Oh, we can't see the front of that car. It's cut off. Okay, so immediately I'm thinking late 60s, early 70s, but I think as we look at more of these cars, we'll find out. As you look at these cars, I'm going to text my family to see if they'll make my coffee for me. Excuse me while I do that. All right. Would somebody be so kind as to make my coffee for me? Thank you. We'll see if that works. All right. What else? Okay, let me zoom in a little bit more. Hard to tell. And I'm not great with cars. I don't know, but mid-70s maybe? I'm guessing not the 60s. Let's zoom out, see the full thing. Is this San Francisco? Do I have that right? Perhaps. Okay. Let's see. Go into the chat to see what you have to say. All right, D&G Explorer says 1974. Mark says 73, San Francisco. Okay. Surf Bump 79. This is Lombardi Street in San Francisco. Okay. There aren't a ton of streets that look like that. Thank you, Keith. We've got a 1976, a 75. Marlene, hello to you. Happy New Year. You have a guess of 1972. 76, another 76. 75, says Donna. Noah says 78. Mark asks, how is that Pinto going up while other cars are going down? I didn't even pay attention to that. You're right. I don't know. Is that are these parking spaces for, no, I don't know. Great question. I don't know. But not my problem. Definitely looks like San Francisco in the 70s. Keith says a 1972 Ford Country Squire LTD. Is that the first car there at the bottom? Maybe? I don't know. Oh, it is a driveway. Okay. I wondered. Arjon says 1977. Sherry says 75. Lots of 75s here. Rachel says 79. Mar asks, how would we have a photo from 1900? Photos were around. They may not have been developed on paper. It may have been a metal plate at that time. I don't know when they made the change, but there used to be daguerreotypes used to be on a sheet of metal. Those pictures of Abe Lincoln were early daguerreotypes. There's a famous one of Edgar Allan Poe. That was a daguerreotype. And so they'd put chemicals on a sheet of metal, and I don't know. And then it eventually they started developing photos on paper, and all that changed. Let's see. Ryan, welcome in. Happy New Year. Guess in 1977. Mom and Dad say 74. 68. We've got a 73. Oh, a 73 Monte Carlo. Okay. Thank you, Keith. All right. Oh. Thank you. Oh, is this something to eat? Yeah. I do. Thank you. You nearly scared me. Not at all. I'm teasing. All right. Coffee's here. More on that later. Okay. I'm going to guess 1975. I think more of you said 1975 than anything else. So let's see how close we are. Survey says 75. Well done, crew. That's 1,000 points on our first picture. Starting out well. This is going to hurt us, though, on the second one. Did we get this one before, though? I don't know. All right. Let's see. These appear to be prisoners. Maybe newly liberated prisoners, because they seem awfully happy to be prisoners. Or maybe they seem happy to be no longer prisoners. Hard to tell what the flag is. That's washed out. Let's see. Can we? I don't know. Surrender? Is that a surrender flag? I don't know what's going on here. Anybody with a smartphone in this picture? That'll help. That's a clue. No, I'm kidding. Now, my first thought is World War II, liberation of a concentration camp, perhaps. So I guess my first guess is 1945. End of World War II. I can't zoom in too much without losing some definition, resolution. Everybody kind of looks the same. We do have some soldiers here, or a soldier. So I think maybe I'm on the right track. Let's take a look at the chat. If you're just joining us, welcome in. Thanks for joining us, and Happy New Year to you. O'Donna says the first photograph was taken in 1826. Dang. How about that? All right. First guess, Surf Bum. We've got 1945. Nerd Herders, 46. Paul says 45. Let's see. Whoops. 45. We have 47, 44, 44, 47. We've got 45, 44, 45. I'm guessing it's 45. 43. Looks more like a POW camp. Perhaps you're right. Good call there. 45, 45. I'm going to guess 45. And hope I didn't steer anybody wrong. But let's see. Can we get another bullseye? Yes, we can. Great job, everybody. Next picture. Great start. Will we get a new record today? No, because this one's really hard. Okay. Remember, first picture, earliest picture we can guess is 1900. Okay. This is a locomotive. And, boy. Any train enthusiasts out there? This is the 439 out of Reno. I have no idea. There is a 439 on the train. Boy, I'm guessing this is not. Well, I don't know. What can we glean from this? It's an old locomotive, so I'm guessing the picture was taken years after this locomotive was in commission or taken out of commission or whatever. I'm looking at the building, though, and are these those metal sheets? When did they start using these for building? Are those corrugated metal sheets? I don't know. Just trying to find something. I still want to say this is a very early 20th century. I would guess. I mean, it could have been taken last year. You know what I mean? If this is a vintage train, I mean, that's ridiculous. It wasn't taken last year, but you know what I mean. This could have been taken at any time after it was put on the rails there. But I guess like 1910 would be my guess, something like that. I don't know. Let's see. All right. We are 2 for 2. This is a challenge, though, but I think we're up for it. Keith says 1900, just going right there with that first year we're able to guess. D&G says 1912. We've got a 1903 and 1905. Extra long burning tube. Oh, is that part of the train? I don't know. Let's see. 1905. We've got 1910, 1908. The demo for the Bright Line. Yes, indeed. 1902. We've got a 19 and another 1908. Yes. My son Cam said you use wheel count. This is a 241 or a 241. I don't know. Wheel count. So all of the wheels on the train. And what does that tell us? I still don't know. Keith, I think Keith is locomotive was probably built before 1891. Rogers locomotive from Petticoat Junction was built. Does this look like that? I don't even know. Can't beat the Walt Disney World Railroad train, which is the oldest ride vehicle in the Magic Kingdom. That and the carousel. 1908, we've got a 1923, 23, again, 1917, 1928, 1901. Paul says 1930, the cattle pusher on the front tells what year. Can we see that? Like a license plate? I don't know. Are you pulling my leg? I don't know what's going on anymore. Let's see. Let's see. Cannonball Express. Oops. Had a larger smokestack. Okay. A lot of early 1920s. A lot of 1905s as well. Do I split the difference? What did I say? What did Arjan say? 1910. That was my guess. I don't know. I'm going to go 1910 just to split the difference, and if we get it wrong, it's totally on me. And Arjan's. Here we go. 1908, not a bad guess. 849 points. Who guessed that? Who guessed 1908? Noah, of course. Ryan as well. Charlie. Sherry. Why did I miss all these 1908s? Darn it. Sorry, guys. Well, great guessing. We have 2,849 points. Let's go to our fourth picture. And let's see. Oh, boy. Is this... kind of looks like an army surplus store of some sort. I don't know. Let's zoom into the action at the counter here. Let's see. You look at that for a second. I've got to... got to add a video clip here. All right, let's see. All right. Let that do its thing. Zooming out a bit. What else? Is that a film camera back there in the darkness? I can't really make it out. Like, are these movie props then? I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe. Everybody's in coats though, so I'm guessing no, not movie props. A laundromat? No, I don't know. Twine for bundling. I will rely on the chat for this one. Man, we started out 2 for 2, 2 perfect scores, and then they said, you know what? We've made it too easy. We've got to make this harder for this crew. Yeah. That sounds like a conspiracy theory, doesn't it? Sorry. All right. Okay, let's see where our guessing is coming from here. Oh, the wheel count. Thanks, Chris. A 264 is a wheel count. 2 small wheels, then 6 big wheels. Last 4 small wheels. All right. Thank you. Good to know. All right, let's see. Okay. All right, Keith with our first guess, I think. 1930, Surf Bum 42. Charlie says 49. Donna says 48. Could it be a company store? I suppose. Noah says 52. The lady's hat looks like late 40s. Good observation there. Okay. And we've already had a World War II era photo, so would they throw a second one at us? So after the war, that sounds more like something they'd give us. But I don't really know. I'm just guessing. We've got 1951, 38, 50, 55, 49, 53. Marlene says 42. 51. Agree with the hat. Not in the 50s. Was thinking the hair looked 50s style. Oh. Man, I don't know. I mean, Sherry's guessing 49. She did get the last one right. So did a number of you. I like the late 40s thing. We're going 49. Survey says 51. Not a bad guess. Great guessing, as a matter of fact. From North to Neverland. Paul. Great guessing. Some nice 1951 guesses there. Still another 849 points. We have 3,698. We can get a new record here. Easy. No, we can't. maybe we can. We've got some automobiles to look at. Sort of. Kind of. Is this also San Francisco? I don't know. We can't see license plate with a year on it. We have English street signs and looks like neon signs back there, Chinese food. So although this appears to be some sort of Chinatown or something similar. What are the people? I can't zoom in too much. I think that's Lieutenant Colombo. All right, here are our automobiles. I think this is our best chance to get a good guess here. I don't know. Waiting for some guesses to come in. It's already 7:45. Holy moly. All right, let's see. I'm going to zoom out a little bit more. Maybe the buildings, I don't, why would that give us a clue? A lot of people parking in this no parking zone. Gift center. I don't know. This looks like this could be 50s to me. To the chat. All right. All right. Keith says 1954. We've got a 1963. Early 50s? 1953. We've got a 54. 59. 53? 61. We've got a 54. I've been sent an Instagram message. I'm not on Instagram much, but thank you for the message. I'll try to remember checking that out. Let's see. Noah says 59. We've got a 61. 54. 60. 63. 53. 64. 59. We've got a ballpark here. 59, 52, 61, 61, 57. All right. So, from the most guesses are early 50s to early 60s. We've got a 10-year window here pretty much. So, and even though those automobiles look of a certain year, they could be old automobiles in this picture. 50. 53, 55. We've got some 53s. I'm going to submit 1953 as our guess, and let's hope for a new record. Here we go. Survey says 61. Darn it, we missed it. We missed a record. That's all right. We had a great game. This is 4,151 points. We got 453 points on that last one. This was a great score for us and a great start to 2024. That's fantastic. Thanks, everybody, for playing along here. I have my coffee. I almost forgot.
Great coffee is easy, Mrs. Olson.
Coffee's for closers only.
I set high standards for myself. I set high standards for my coffee.
Picks you up, calms you down. It's the lifeblood that drives the dreams of champions.
Here it is in the limited edition, the Orlando Guy Christmas 2023 mug. Now I think we can consider this vintage. Chocolate caramel coffee, courtesy of Donna Jaworski. Thank you, Donna. This is delicious. One of my favorites. That's a good flavor there. That's a great cup of coffee. Thank you again, Donna. Still going through it. Still have some. All right, let's take an intermission. When we come back, I'll have my top 15 list, and we'll get. We'll see what that's about, and see if I can make it happen. All right, stick around. See you in about 30 seconds.
Hi, I'm Chili Dilly, the personality pickle. Packed in a jar for the freshest flavor. Served cold in a sack for you to savor. So dainty to eat, no muss, no fuss. An ideal snack for all of us. Crisp, tender, and tasty with a bit of spice. Buy one now. Taste how nice. Snack bar clerks will knock themselves silly, speeding your order for a real Chili Dilly.
Not dilly dilly, but chili dilly. No, not that. Anyway, Rob Fuzz, welcome in. All right, it's a new year, and as I had mentioned before, I switched some computers around in here. Funny story to me. I use PowerPoint back here. That's all that is back here is a PowerPoint presentation. This new computer has an old, like Windows 7, or I don't even remember, but I can't update it anymore. The computer can't handle an update, which simply means I can't update PowerPoint or, frankly, activate it. I can't activate PowerPoint or any of the Microsoft programs on this computer. So I can play a PowerPoint on there, which is what you see, but I can't make any changes to that PowerPoint. So that might be staying up for a while. We'll see. And I can't type anything new in, as I discovered today, which is okay. But I do have pictures that I have to show slowly. Anyway, I'll just say this. I've been off work and been sleeping in, and I just realized about 2 hours ago I didn't have a top 15 list. I have one now. But, and I may have done this last January too. This top 15 list are the top 15 holidays in January. Now, there are the big ones, like New Year's Day and MLK Day, stuff like that. But these are lesser-known holidays that if you go to a website like nationaltoday.com, they list all of the ridiculous holidays for every day of the year. So I went through January and I picked out at random ones that, I guess it's not random if I picked them out because they sounded funny to me. But I just started at the beginning of the month and went to the end of the month and picked out 15 holidays that I thought I'd share with you. Let me try moving this over here. No, that makes me nervous. Okay. So, let me get here. Wait a minute. All right. I'm just going to have to keep that covered up here. All right. These are the top 15 holidays in January that aren't any ones that you've ever heard. Okay, number 15 is today, actually. Today is National Science Fiction Day. And I'm going to... But my hair has remained perfect. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, it's working. All right, National Science Fiction Day is January 2nd. Number 14 is on January 6th. It's National Bean Day. This is where vegans get most of their protein, right? Beans, legumes. I think so. Number 13, on January 8th, we'll be celebrating National Snuggle a Chicken Day. I don't know if that's a great idea. I certainly won't be celebrating it, but I thought it was funny, and I wanted to let you know about it. All right. Number 12, on January 12th, we'll be celebrating National Marzipan Day. And, marzipan's not my favorite. It's all right. Some are better than others. There's a variety, as you know. Or maybe you don't know. But I suppose I'll be eating marzipan on January 12th. Or maybe I won't. I probably won't remember. Number 11, on January 14th, we have Organize Your Home Day. There's no better incentive or motivator than going to Netflix or Hulu, I don't remember which one it is, and watching a marathon of the show Hoarders. And if you don't want to organize and clean your home after you watch 5 episodes in a row of Hoarders, you're not paying attention. And maybe you don't recognize you are a hoarder. I don't know. Next, number 10, National Bagel Day on January 15th. Yes, this is also Martin Luther King Day. But there's also you already know about that one, but perhaps you didn't know about National Bagel Day. It's also National Hat Day, but I don't have a picture for that. Number 9, on January 17th, Popeye Day. Popeye, I understand, made his comic strip debut on January 17th, 1929. The comic strip featured Olive Oyl. Olive Oyl was the main character of that comic strip, but Popeye was in the one that came out on January 17th. And people like Popeye better than Olive Oyl, I guess. And so that's why we have a National Popeye Day and not a National Olive Oyl Day. Not for the comic strip character, anyway. Number 8, we've got National... Oh, I'm going to be celebrating this one. National Gourmet Coffee Day. That is on January 18th, and it's not the last in January that we will be enjoying coffee on a national holiday. Let's see. Next. Okay, we got number 7 on January 19th. National Popcorn Day. Yeah, we had National Popeye Day, and now we have National Popcorn Day. This is on January 19th. I don't know why. I don't know why for most of these, why we celebrate these things on these particular days. Don't really know. Oh, I see I'm missing one. Hang on, let's see. Oh, okay. Well, this happened right before the show, too. So I'll cut back to me. Number 6 is National Coffee Break Day. Not Gourmet Coffee Day, and not National Coffee Day, but National Coffee Break Day. That's January 20th, if you're keeping score at home. All right. Number 5. Okay. Number 5 is National Talk Like a Grizzled Prospector Day. This is on January 24th. And I believe on January 24th, 1849, gold was discovered in California. I think that is also National Prospector Day. But I like Talk Like a Grizzled Prospector Day better. So that's what we'll be celebrating on January 24th. Number 4. Oh, we're not done with coffee. Number 4 is National Irish Coffee Day on January 25th. You'd think this would be in March, closer to March 17th. No. Why? Why wait? National Irish Coffee Day on the 24th. Number 3, National Lego Day on January 28th. I'll be honest, I'm not a huge fan of Lego. I'm not an aficionado. My kids, frankly, weren't either. I think they had some Legos, but wasn't a big thing for us. But it is for many, many people. And National Lego Day is January 28th every year. Number 2, National Puzzle Day. At first glance, this looks like an autism awareness icon. It is not. It's actually for puzzles. National Puzzle Day, of which I am a fan. And I received a new puzzle for Christmas this year, so we'll be putting that together in a little bit in the dog days of winter here in Florida when it gets down to, close to 41 degrees. Yeah, we'll be hunkering down that day, putting a puzzle together. Finally, our last one, on the last day of the month, January 31st, not a coffee holiday, but kind of close, National Hot Chocolate Day. So a perfect time of year for a National Hot Chocolate Day. That makes sense to me. All right. So I couldn't see the chat while I was doing that, so sorry if anybody was trying to contact me through there. But National Step on a Lego Day, was that what I just saw? My son just joined Lego League, says Rachel. I don't even know what that is, but that sounds exciting. Cool. My 30-year-old is still an avid Lego collector, says Sherry. There's a ton of them out there. There's a TV show with hosted by Will Arnett where they build Lego stuff, isn't there? I think. I'm pretty sure. All right, everybody, 7:59. Perfect timing, Jim. That's it. The first show of 2024. Thank you so much for joining me, playing games, hanging out. Hopefully you have a great new year and continued joy and prosperity. Next week, I will be showing you the new picture I will be using for my thumbnails every week. I thought 2024, I needed a new picture, one that I can manipulate through AI to have a new thumbnail for my live stream every week. I might, if I can remember taking a picture, I might unveil that next week. Until then, I'll see you in the chats of other shows. Happy New Year. Go Blue. Go Lions. Yeah, that's it. See you next week, everybody. Thanks for being here. Good night.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.